2-point conversion catch last week in overtime. Keep it on the ground. Nothing doing that time for Prince. Brought down by Amani Bledsoe. Davis in motion to the top of your screen. And he's sacked by Will Clark. Something to keep an eye on 2nd and 7 here. Perez went through his progression and he's sacked back at the 12-yard line.
We thought this was going to be one of the best running teams in the league, and since that injury, they've kind of gone away from it.
Burnett in motion. Perez on the quick slant, complete. The fiery head coach Turner on the sidelines, watching his team give up a field goal. First points of the football game. That's Loxley. Gonna run it into the boundary and nowhere to go that time for Prince.
Last week, a couple big plays given up by this Arlington defense.
The ball came out and it's loose. Let's see who has it. And Arlington comes up with the football off the turnover.
So I hesitate to go all the way there, but there's some resemblance.
He's going to keep it into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seth Green. Hung on to it, cling to it in traffic. And what a delivery on the pass. Ballers who just came into the football game. So
only one puck around here.
There we go. Thank you.
He made it work. Paid off on his debt. Will Clark with the tackle.
As he's trying to go towards the sideline.
On 3rd and 5, he's going to throw here. Downfield, wide open. Caught at the 30. And then some down the sidelines and pushed out of bounds as Stove makes the catch.
Roddy, you were saying about his arm strength?
I know. This is a wide open one, and all he's got to do is get the ball to his receiver, and he does a nice job of delivering it right down there. Elijah Stove ends up coming open because of the switch release out of the bunch.
Delta. On the ground again, and nice cutback by Jackson. Made it in the end zone. Touchdown. Jalen Jackson.
This has been really good, and there's reports that Breland Speaks, last year's UFL Defensive Player of the Year, could be back at some point this either late in the regular season or in the postseason.
Price on the return. Got an alley down the sideline and all the way out to the 45-yard line. Great return, and let's go down to Aaron.
Top of the screen, and if they go one-on-one on the 3rd and long, we'll see just a jump ball to him.
Perez looking downfield, and is going to be sacked at the 40-yard line. Marquette King perched in his own 21. Oh, he's going to take off with it. One man to beat. Great move in the open field. King with a regal run downfield. Picks up the first down on the fake. Wow. Marquette King made a move on Kyrie Woods in the open field here.
You're going to see the defender come out.
Great improvisational skill by King. You said it. That punt was going to be snuffed down and blocked. And a 36-yard run on the fake.
Looking down here on the field, ball was definitely not as tight of a spiral as he probably would have wanted.
Spoken like a quarterback.
No, I'm defending the receiver here, not the quarterback. I'm saying, you know, make it a little tight spiral for your receiver to catch it.
From the 41, after that 14-yard gain. Prince still on his feet and brought down.
He's down here to the bottom of your screen.
Curry hands it off, and nowhere to go. They're not going to come close to picking up the first down. Coughlin, line drives it, but drills it right through.
I disagree with that call. I think Arlington just got bailed out.
Perez hands it off this time. Hunter turns the corner. Hunter brought down at the 20-yard line. Remained a little bit overcast, mostly overcast. A lot better than it was early this morning. As Arlington will return the ball, this is Price. And Price saw a little alley down the sidelines and makes it beyond the 40. Perez gets it out. Vaughn's another circus. Athletic catch. Wow, tipped it to himself seemingly. We got to get a look at this replay. But another piece of money on tape for Tyler Vaughn.
50. Rondo.
Just looking for a spark.
Underneath, complete. Nice move by Stove. And across midfield. Wynn and his own offensive lineman sitting in his lap. Puts up a duck, and it's caught at the other end. Wow! First down inside the 25. What a grab by Washington. That thing hung up there for a while, Roddy.
It did, and it looked like this thing had no chance. Isaiah Washington just says, hey, throw it up.
Hands it off. Nothing doing that time. Down to the 9. Jackson stopped up.
That thing outside. He's done a nice job.
Wynn surveys out into the flat. Boy, nice catch. Jackson tried to get up, brought down immediately at about the 11-yard line. Coughlin from 29 straight away. Knots the game at 12 apiece. Perez got a man wide open. Bonds stays in bounds and flips out. Literally touchdown.
This is like stealing. You're going to get a slant and go, a sluggo, but watch this safety too, who works to that side of the field. There's nobody over the top after Vaughn's makes that second move and gets past the corner. Now it's just up to Luis Perez to put it somewhere where his receiver can get it. He puts it on the money.
Wilson in motion. Wynn picked off at the 42-yard line. Intercepted right between the numbers of Donald Payne. Hit him in the 1 and the 8. And boy, that really puts a stop to the momentum.
Well, all the action of the offensive line and the running back goes.
Let me get a little break, breathe. You realize you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to run 60-yard celebration. Gotta celebrate, baby. But I just read the quarterback eyes.
His blood pressure is not 120 over 80 anymore. Hunter tried to get to the edge, chopped down by Keaton Ellis. Nice open field tackle. On the around. Good speed by Payton. Turned it upfield. Touchdown. Got in. Wow, Javonte Payton popped that clutch and got in. All set up by the interception.
Well, Payton's here. You're also going to see the tight end fake this way and come back and lead.
Arlington leading by 12. Plenty of time to go. From the 8-yard line, this will be Guerra. Eric Guerra all the way out near the 40-yard line.
Today is just everything seems to be a tad bit late.
Wynn won't have a chance to throw on this one. Sacked back at the 31-yard line.
Accept the pressure.
For the Renegades.
Go.
Wynn, some backside heat and took it, put it on the ground. Recovered, though, by Memphis. All the way back at the 18-yard line by Willie Taylor, the third. 5 on the play clock. Memphis 3 of 8 on 4th down this season. Wynn on the move. Gets rid of it and incomplete. Arlington will take over on downs with 5:37 to go. On 3rd and 9, Perez surveys. Delivers, got a man. Touchdown in the end zone. Burnett on the JOB. Deontay Burnett with his third. Coach Turner, the picture of intensity on the sidelines. Wynn pumps. And lost it, got hit. And is going to be sacked back at the 22. That's it, as Arlington wins it 30-12.
Bob Stoops will be proud of this team after 4 straight losses, getting back on the right side of things, bouncing back from a tough one last week to get the win.